editor with etnow.in and etnowswadesh.in, to engage in a fireside chat with our guest of honor, the Governor and Lieutenant General K.T. Parnaik, Governor Arunachal Pradesh. If I could please have both of our gentlemen on stage. Sir, if we could kindly welcome you to join us on stage for a one-on-one fireside chat with our colleague Prashant. Please, sir, you could do us the honors by joining us on stage. Keep the applause coming, ladies and gentlemen. The most awaited guest of the evening is finally with us. He's arrived. And with that, Prashant, I hand it over to you.
A warm welcome to everyone. Personally, I am very, very excited for this fireside chat because this is a fireside chat and I am sitting with a firebrand Indian Army officer. I have zillions of reasons today for being excited. He's an actual celebrity, a real-life hero, a third-generation Indian Army officer, alumnus of Sainik School, Riva, then National Defense Academy, then Rajputana Rifles officer, Operation Parakram, first Maharashtrian to take over the super prestigious but extremely challenging Northern Command, then Yudh Seva Medal in 2003, Operation Parakram Yudh Seva Medal in 2010, Param Vishish Seva Medal in 2012, picture abhi baki hai. These are just to name a few. And now he's serving as Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, and he is given a big boost to investment and all the potential that Arunachal Pradesh has. That was untapped in the past. So ladies and gentlemen, when Parnaik Sahib is in the house, Josh is always house. Josh is always high. Big round of applause. Parnaik Sahib, you have so many achievements. The kind of bloodbath we are witnessing in the stock market, people nowadays don't have these many stocks in their portfolios. Itne achievement, kaise, what is the secret of your energy? First of all, the entire life dedicated to the nation, in service to the nation. How?
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here with the ET. And I thank you for giving me this opportunity to come here and speak. You've asked me about my personal achievements. Well, we'll be speaking a lot on Arunachal also. So let me start by saying that I came from a defense family. I am a third generation officer. We were three brothers, all joined the armed forces. My younger brother retired as a lieutenant general also. He was Director General Border Roads. And the youngest one retired as an air commodore from the Air Force. I was ejected from my home at the age of 9 years, and I went to Sainik School, Riva, which had just been established. So we were part of the pioneer batch of the school in class 5. The journey started from there. It was so much of confusion when we joined. Most of the children were crying because they were homesick. Their parents had left them in the school for the first time. They were moving out of the house. 50% of the children who joined with me did not even speak English. They were not so well endowed. It is to the credit of our principal and our teachers that they molded us. Our school motto was Viddev Vala, knowledge is power. And indeed, the initial phases in the school, the concentration was on education, but there was an equal amount of focus on extracurricular activities, sports, hobbies, debates, declamations, and we grew very fast, I think. The very fact that the school in its third year was competing with the colleges in that region and beating them in games, it showed the type of training that we were receiving there. The school molded us and we started becoming self-sustaining. A lot of confidence came into us when we were at school. The school building was donated by the erstwhile Maharaja of Rewa, Mr. Shri Martand Singh Ji. Rewa was a God-forsaken, lonely place. It had no airport, no railway station, and the only bus I saw when I joined was, it said, Rewa se Seedhi. So I asked my mother, ये सीधी कैसे जाती है? So she told me, सीधी तो गांव का नाम है. Very quickly, I think we were subjected to a lot of things which a normal child in a normal school would not. We had horse riding, we had boxing, we had judo, karate. Now, this was all happening at the age of 10, 11, 12. So it groomed us, it made us tough, mentally, physically, both. And we passed out. I joined NDA in my first attempt. NDA was a tough one. We knew what all happened there because our previous cadets who joined there, a lot of ragging. But I think we had developed a knack for taking ragging. And it was amazing that we could enjoy that ragging unlike others who were miserable. So what was happening was a kind of willpower was developing, a kind of self-confidence was developing. And NDA was a wonderful place to be. Motto was service before self. And they were trying to instill into us an amount of intelligence quotient, an amount of emotional quotient, and also an amount of OLQ, that is officer-like qualities. So it all started in NDA. We graduated from there in 3 years. I did well in NDA. I was a squadron cadet captain and an appointment. When we went to IMA, the scene changed a bit. IMA was all military subjects, a lot of camps, a lot of military activities, because we had branched out. But in NDA, we were with our friends who went to Naval Academy and Air Force Academy. So the concept of inter-service integration, the seed was sown in NDA. Many years later, when we became senior officers in our own services, we could walk up to the other service and say what we had to. So it was a tough life. When I was in IMA, we had to choose our regiment where we wanted to join. I chose to go to the infantry, and from infantry I chose to go to the Rajputana Rifles. And the reason was that my uncle was from that regiment, and I wanted to join his regiment. I not only got the Rajputana Rifles, I got the same battalion he served in, that is the 2nd Battalion. So army life began on a tough note. The war was coming to an end. We were sitting in Pakistan, 60 kilometers inside in the Barmer sector, and we saw how things had happened. As young officer, we gave ourselves in to our subordinates because they trained us. They ragged us. But the spirit was that you cannot be an officer and lead the men unless you can beat them at their own game. So they are physically tough. You had to run with them. You had to do obstacle courses. You had to play with them. We had to learn their language. We had to adopt their religion. I think this was a wonderful system where we took to the spirit of the men we commanded. And the reason was, in IMA, when we passed out, the last step when we crossed, you read a quote there in the Chetwood Hall, the safety, honor, and welfare of your country comes first, always and every time. The honor, welfare, and safety of your men you command comes next. Your own ease, comfort, and safety comes last, always and every time. So this got embedded in the officers who passed out from there. As an officer, I did well on my courses. I had good assignments. I was instructor in Indian Military Academy, then instructor in the military training team in Bhutan. I qualified for the Staff College, which was a very prestigious assignment. And then I had a spate of assignments in very important directorates and places. I was posted to military operations, military intelligence, military op logistics, military secretary, and perspective plans. I had 6 tenures in this place called Delhi. When every time I told them, send me somewhere else, don't send me to Delhi, but I kept coming here. My last assignment was the Director General of Perspective Plans, and I was responsible for transformation and modernization of the Indian Army. So that was a great experience, and we were looking at the capability of our armed forces vis-a-vis the threat scenarios on both the western and the northern sectors. I commanded a brigade in Kupwara, that time of Parakram. We almost went to war that time, but we learned to understand the psyche of the Pakistani soldier. The ceasefire line was actually no war, no peace, but they would always keep it active by firing on us, by carrying out infiltration, by doing some bad actions. So we found ways and means to sort them out. And my own perception was that we should be careful not to target their civilians, but target the Pakistan military. And we found various ways and means to do that. I was able to block a road along the Kishan Ganga Valley, which was used for them for stocking their areas in the northern areas. We choked it for almost 2 months, and they were literally on their knees without firing any ammunition at all. So we learned the ways and means to deal with the adversary, where you don't have to pound him with, weapons like mortars and artillery. If you're sitting in the bunker, he used to fire thousands of rounds, not a person had a scratch. So it was wasted. Similarly, when I became a divisional commander, I commanded the Sikkim division. So we saw a lot of the Chinese in the Chumbi Valley, and we got to understand them. 2005, relations were better. So I was told that you should build confidence and have some CBMs with the Chinese. So we invited them to play volleyball, knowing well that they were too good at it, but surreptitiously and cleverly we beat them. They were very unhappy about it, but we found ways and means. So the difference between Pakistan and China was a Pakistani soldier understood just one language. He needed to be sorted out. जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं कि हंटर के बगैर काबू में नहीं आते हैं. Whereas as far as China was concerned, they were very they were treacherous, they were deceptive, they always worked indirectly, they said something, they did something else. So I learned that they are actually programmed when they come to an area to do a task. So I didn't have to fight them, I had to just disturb that programming. We found ways and means to do that. And much later, when I was commanding the Northern Army, I had to deal with a lot of nonsense there. There were a lot of intrusions. You've heard of what happened in Galwan. So that was happening in my time also. I flew to those areas many times. I stayed there, spoke to the people, and we embarked on a strategy of quid pro quo. You see, the agreements with China forced us not to use our weapons. The line of actual control with China is not delineated on the maps. Indian Army was the only army in the world which was guarding a line which doesn't exist. You can imagine the problems. How do we tell our Jawans where is our line finishing and where is they starting? On our maps we had 3 lines. One was what the British had left, other was what Chinese were perceiving, and third was what we were perceiving. So to guard those areas, we really had to be very, very alert. And I knew that they will do all this, so I sat with the people there, we planned that if they ever come into our area, the first thing we will do is we will quietly go into their area and sit there. It was a quid pro quo, because when negotiations start, if you don't have a leverage, you can't get him out, and he is good at talking. And that was a turning point in the northern borders. When they came to the area of Depsang, I had to decentralize command to my subordinate commander. we don't generally decentralize command, we decentralize control. The command remains with you. But I knew that if I am sitting far off, this happens at night, he has to take a decision. So I told him, if in 1 hour you can't get me, you will act and do it. I will take the responsibility. So they had done what they had done. It took about 2 months. When this happened, everybody was annoyed with me. They said, why are you doing this? They called me a warmonger. They said, you people do this, that's why China does this. I said, it is the other way around. So the EMEA takes over. And these talks go on endlessly. So I made a plea to my chief and then later on to the NSA that you give me 48 hours to settle this. Because on ground we were negotiating in a way that we had threatened their team leader that we will sort you out, because we tickled him and recorded a lot of things which he was saying. And we were also sitting in that area. The end result was I had to fly to Delhi, speak to the NSA. Shiv Shankar Menonji was the NSA, and he was not happy initially. He said, what are you going to do? We are talking at the highest level. I said, we have understood the mechanics. Give me 48 hours. It's not worrying anybody. He gave me a lot of do's and don'ts. And in those 48 hours, we resolved the issue. At the end of 24 hours, the Chinese wrapped up, put their tents in their vehicles, and they went back to status quo ante. Now, this is something which we put it on record, that this is a strategy which needs to be tried out. Unless we do this and we have some leverages with them, they will continue to annoy and harass us. It is unfortunate what happened in Galwan. If only we had done some quid pro quos when large number of people came in. We did it. Though late, we went and occupied the Kailash range. Well, rest is history. So Northern Command was the most challenging command I had. We had Chinese on the north and east. We had the Pakistanis on the west. We had radicalization in the Kashmir. We had terrorism in that area. And of course, the media, otherwise the situation was very vitiated. I think that was the best command that I had, because there were so many challenges. And we faced that. We were able to ensure that peace and calm came there in 2011-12, and we reduced infiltration. I think when I retired from there, I was involved in India Foundation. I was advising them, and there was a lot of talk on how to deal with Pakistanis and what to do with Article 370. It was removed in 2019. So that was my innings. I served for 41 years and 3 months in the army. I had a lot of opportunities to serve out of the country. I was assigned to a UN mission in Angola in Africa, which was also a very dangerous mission where the rebels shot our aircraft. We lost 30 people. And if that was not good enough, the government in anger shot another aircraft of ours. I was chief of staff of the mission. The force commander repatriated in disgust. The in charge of the mission is known as the special representative of Secretary General. He is generally a political chap from one of the countries. So he tried to resolve the issues there, but he took an errand against our wishes, and his aircraft was sabotaged and all people died. So I was left to steer this mission, and it was very difficult. I don't know, I can't narrate the whole thing, but all I want to say is that not only we did it, our officers and men were held hostage by the rebels. We rescued them on our own. And the end result was the mission had to close, but we didn't know how to extract our people who were all over the country. So we took some wonderful ways to do so, and everybody repatriated to his country without any more loss. I think those were very good experiences that I had. And I dare say that the entire aspect of grooming the experiences we have had on these field areas gave us that kind of confidence that we could lead. To tell you, Northern Command in pure numbers is the largest command in the world. I was commanding 4.5 lakh troops. I think there can't be a bigger command than this. And I am very fortunate that I got that opportunity to do so.
So Parnaik sir, there is a saying, once a soldier, always a soldier. And soldier is a mentality. He is always on mission. So right from this illustrious career and remarkable journey in military, intelligence, army, everything, now you are the Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh. So what's your mission when it comes to investment in Arunachal Pradesh?
Okay, thank you. Let me add 2 more facets before I come to answer this question. In my service, I was always looking for new ways of doing things. I was innovating, I was trying to use technology, I was trying to find indirect means and methods, and I succeeded mostly. In Northern Command, when I found that situation was getting in control, but it was not changing, I took it upon myself to experiment whether I can use a soft power as well as a hard power. And I devised a strategy of perception management. Perception management was, in a way, our center of gravity in J&K was terrorist. We thought if we eliminate the terrorists, the problem will go away, which it did not for so many years. So we started using the soft power. I went to all these social networking sites. I saw the rapid radicalization there. So we adopted a few measures. Let's say everybody told me that we used to do a lot of sadbhavana there in J&K. And we ran 2,000 medical camps, veterinary camps, we built bridges, we saved them from disasters, we took them on integration tours, we ran 55 schools there. So people told me, आप सब कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इसका PR आपका बहुत कमजोर है. So I said, we don't do PR, we are not fighting elections, but this is just to protect our people. But I did realize that there was some truth in it. But I also knew that if I go on the media and talk what we have done and I thump my chest, is not going to have that impact. So we devised a strategy. Hamari kahani, aapki zabani. We will not tell our story. You will tell our story. How was it done? All sadbhavana things which were there, a chap just asked 10 questions to people who were attending. कि जनाब आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? He said, साहब हम तो मर गए थे, डॉक्टर नहीं था, ये बीमार था, फौज ने बचाया. क्या हुआ साहब? वो लेडी प्रेग्नेंट थी, बर्फ गिर रही थी, जाने का कोई साधन नहीं था, फौज ने बचाया. All this was captured, turned into 5 seconds, 10 seconds clips, and on the same social networking sites, we responded with pseudo names. The hostility came down by 50-60%. There was seditious literature being printed by the Hurriyat, the separatist. I came to know they had a booklet called Welcome Dear Tourist. And it was given to everybody who arrived by air, by train, by bus, by taxi. And the first page was Welcome Dear Tourist, if there is heaven on earth, this is here. So people would put it in their pockets, and while they were traveling, when they read, 9 pages was all anti-India, anti-army, rape, loot, murder, violation, human rights, etc. So they came to me to show that, and they told me these are being hand-delivered at these places. I asked the IB director, why don't you rate the press where this is happening? He says, एक रेड करेंगे तो वो और कहीं छप जाएगी. So we had to find an answer. So I told my people, I said, okay, let's also publish a booklet. So they made a booklet writing good things inside. They put my Northern Command emblem on top. I said, no, this is not going to work because you can't distribute with our emblem. So we found a very novel method. Our first page was the same. Welcome dear tourists, this is heaven on earth. The 9 pages were ours, how integration is taking place, how POK is part of India and all that. And I put the same picture of Gilani Saab on that booklet. Now this booklet and that booklet looked the same. There was no differentiation. So when this booklet got circulated, Gilani Saab got a heart attack because people came to catch him. He said, Saab, ye kya publish kar rahe hain aap? That booklet stopped. So we use many such ways to change the perception of the people. So that became a guru mantra for me wherever I went. After retirement, I was in a corporate world for 8-9 years. And I used that perception management there also. So today when I am in Arunachal as a governor, I am quite comfortable with them for two reasons. One reason is today the charter and the functioning of governors has changed from being purely constitutional heads and being ceremonial. Today the governors are an asset of the government who appoints them to monitor and enable the state governments to accomplish what has been asked of them. So we have become enablers, and my way of functioning there is that I can advise the government on almost everything, on financial issues, on political matters, on security, because that state is a sensitive state. And we are trying to improve the systems. As a chancellor of all the universities, I am able to directly interact with the students, with the professors, and we are trying to bring good things into the being. For example, I said, if you want to make a good citizen of your students, there are 3 things which are necessary. And this comes from my own experience. They should be educated, they should be disciplined, and they should be motivated. Shikshit, Anushashit, Prerit. Ye Guru Mantra hai. Don't go out of this premise. And I am saying this with a personal experience. When we were in NDA, we used to say a prayer in the morning before the day started. The first lines of that prayer was, "Oh God, help me to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight." I think these 3 things were enough to live a whole life on. And I'm very proud to say that I lived my life in the army on these 3 wonderful issues. So I am quite comfortable. I am able to participate. I meet people. I join them for the celebrations. I travel a lot, and I am able to connect with them. And we are trying to bring a lot of, you see, so many yojanas are being run by the government. So I asked them, I said, well, how are you helping it? So I went to a school where the small children sang a song. The 2 lines of the song was, देश हमें देता है सब कुछ, देश हमें देता है सब कुछ, हम भी उसको कुछ देना सीखें. So I quote the same thing to them, that how are you enabling these yojanas to succeed? How are you volunteering to do things? So things move, we have a good connect, and I suppose that's the best way to, be an enabler in the state.
So Parnaik sir, Arunachal Pradesh is very important state, hill state in fact, especially is the part of northeastern region when it comes to investment and especially tourism. So tourism economy is one of the big economy. Also, when new investment is coming in, people try to install the projects. So for that they need land. Land acquisition is a big bottleneck there. So what are your thoughts on the land reforms and what is your vision on this and what is Arunachal doing about this?
Yes, Arunachal is the largest state in northeast area. It has the smallest population. But it is a green state. Different scripts, different way of dressing, but they have one common language, which is Hindi. It is amazing to know that in Arunachal, everybody speaks good Hindi. Everybody follows English. So the ease of doing business in Arunachal is immense. Having said that, Arunachal does not have proper land legislations. There is no survey. The land has traditionally belonged to the tribes, to the people, and to the villages. Now, it has relevance because they take care of the land. These tribes actually live with the nature. But when we are in the development mode, all infrastructure projects need land. So there we do a come across some problems where the clearances and the compensations which have to be given take some time. So we have already advised the government that you need to do a land survey and ensure that those which are being tilled by the people in and around their villages surely belong to them, but the rest of the land has to belong to the state. They have realized this issue. So they have brought in some reforms in an indirect way. They have an act by which the land parcels have been identified where investors can come and set up industries. So if a governmental industry is going to be put there, they can take it on lease for 50 years. If it's a private organization, he gets that land for 99 years on lease. So that problem has been overcome. Secondly, the act that they have enacted, the investment and they also have enacted a act of ease of doing business, and they run a dashboard on which they monitor all this. The open one window clearances are being done. It runs on the similar way that the national scheme of single window clearance is concerned. So the land thing is being resolved, and I'm sure they are seeing the advantage of industry, advantage of tourism coming to their country. And if I tell you that in the last 5 years, their GSDP has doubled, their per capita has doubled, their capital expenditure has more than doubled. So there is a good traction as far as the development is concerned. They have hydropower, which is their most powerful tool there. We have 8 river basins, and they are all having a tremendous potential. The total potential of hydropower in Arunachal is 58,000 megawatts. We are already surplus at just 1,200. There are 2 projects which are getting completed, and when the other 5 or 10 will get completed, the state will have a revenue of more than 10,000 crores a year. So the investments will happen, their own financial status will get improved, and in times to come, I'm sure they will do some land reforms by surveying and identifying the land.
So we all know that if an Indian Army officer is there, Dushman is finished. With respect to this, what do you think, who is the biggest Dushman of Indian economy, especially from the perspective of Arunachal Pradesh as an investment destination, especially in the northeastern region?
Structurally, northeast has changed a lot. I have served there in 70s during the Naga insurgency, the Mizo insurgency, the problems we have had. In fact, all the states in northeast except Arunachal went through insurgencies. Arunachal was the only state which had no rebellion. So I won't say koi dushman hai, in the sense that they are living with 3 international boundaries. And let me also say that 62 was not much of a thing that we did. It was a debacle for us. But even in that debacle, the local people of Arunachal stood with the army, fought with them, sacrificed with them, and till today they have got a huge regard for the armed forces. The development of border villages program, which is called Vibrant Villages program, is being done in collaborative manner with the armed forces. Whatever privileges the armed forces get, it is shared with the neighboring village and vice versa. So today all our border villages have electricity, they have tap water, they have 4G connectivity. An area where there was no connectivity at all, where there were no roads, we had to walk. Today there are blacktop roads running up to the last villages or first villages, as they say. And there is lot of change in the manner in which the transformation is taking place. So there is no enemy. I would say the people of Arunachal are very nationalistic. Wherever you go, you will get a very resounding Jai Hind as a greeting. Doesn't happen in many states. So I suppose an army man being there, this whole Arunachal was my domain when I was commanding the corps. I have that advantage of understanding the dynamics of how the border is getting protected. So I have regular interactions with the formation commanders. I even hold meetings in Raj Bhavan and call the ministers, call the secretaries who are connected with all this, and call the army people, and we sit and discuss and we make them understand what mischief China can play as far as Arunachal is concerned and what is it that we can do. Today even the Myanmar border is getting problematic because the Myanmar army has been shunted out from the border by their own insurgents, and these insurgents are coming into our areas. They are extorting, they are kidnapping, they are killing. So we have taken a lot of measures, and I was able to help them doing that to avoid all these things.
So one last thing, you have such remarkable career, journey, historic achievements. One message that you want to give to today's youth from the Times Network platform, one line message for inspiration, motivation.
Okay. अगर इजाजत दे तो मैं एक शेर के जरिए बोल दूं.
इरशाद.
I would like to say कि ज़मीं पे बैठ आसमान क्यों देखता है, ज़मीं पे बैठ आसमान क्यों देखता है, पंख फैला ज़माना उड़ान देखता है.
Big round of applause. Amazing.
और एक अगली कड़ी भी है कि यूं तो लहरों की फितरत है शोर मचाने की, यूं तो लहरों की फितरत है शोर मचाने की, लेकिन ज़माना शोर नहीं तूफान देखता है.
Amazing, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We feel so fortunate, blessed, and we got goosebumps listening to the entire journey and everything. Thank you so much for the valuable insights, and thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's right. What an up close and personal glimpse of the Honorable Governor and his journey. And so we ask that you please remain on stage with us for a few moments longer. Thank you, Prashant, for that interactive back and forth and for asking all the right questions. And now, if I could please have Rohit Chadda on stage to present the next set of awards. So, Honorable Governor, here at the etnow Business Conclave and Awards, we bestow our honors on some of the most recognizable achievements across industries, and we ask that you please join us in presenting the next set of awards. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's incredibly special to receive an award at the hands of the Honorable Governor alongside Rohit Chadda, and I won't spend even a moment longer. I'll dive right into the awards presentation. So our first award to be presented by the Governor is Excellence in Real Estate Most Trusted Developer, and the winner is County Group. Get a County Group on stage, please, quickly. It's a brand that is redefining luxury living, and from delivering Noida's first luxury project, Clio County, to the ultra-luxurious County 107, we invite Mr. Karan and Mr. Aditya Agarwal from County Group to receive this incredibly prestigious award from the Governor himself. County Group, ladies and gentlemen, Excellence in Real Estate Most Trusted Developer. Yes, kindly please do join us on center stage to receive the award and for a quick photo op. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we will move on to our next category, which is Excellence in Real Estate Development. Thank you. Thank you once again. All right, we'll move on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, Excellence in Real Estate Development. And our winner in that category is Palm Olympia. So congratulations to them, and Palm Olympia is of course setting new standards in excellence and innovation, and we celebrate the group's remarkable achievements. We invite Mr. Vipul Garg to receive the award in excellence in real estate at Palm Olympia. All right, and with that, we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to super luxurious residential project of the year. And the winner in that category, ladies and gentlemen, super luxury residential project of the year is Bella Vista Residences. Can we have Bella Vista Residences please on stage? They are redefining opulence and elegance, and this masterpiece by Central Park is setting new benchmarks in elite living. So we invite Mr. Vikram Singh from Central Park to receive this incredibly prestigious award, Super Luxury Residential Project of the Year. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And with that, we move on to Leading Township of the Year. And the winner in this very competitive category, Leading Township of the Year, is Central Park Flower Valley. Let's please have the team on stage. They are a visionary blend of luxury, nature, and world-class amenities. And we invite Mr. Ankush Kaul, President of Sales, Marketing, and CRM from Central Park, to receive this incredibly prestigious award from the Governor himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Leading Township of the Year, Central Park Flower Valley. All right. And with that, we move on to Leading Residential Hospitality Experience. And it's my pleasure to announce the winner in this category, Leading Residential Hospitality Experience, is St. Jerome. We have the St. Jerome team on stage. They're the Leading Residential Hospitality Experience winner, and it goes to a brand that is redefining comfort and redefining elegance. Mr. Rajat Sardana, President Hospitality from St. Jerome, joins us on stage. And congratulations once again on this incredible honor in this highly coveted category. And from there we move on to Brilliance in Expat-Friendly Service Departments. And the winner in this category, Brilliance in Expat-Friendly Service Departments, is The Room Central Park Resorts. Let's have that team back on stage. Congratulations once again. And they're a benchmark in luxury, comfort, global living standards. And Mr. Vikram Singh, the president from Central Park, is once again amongst us to receive this second award of the evening. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And now we move on to Excellence in Corporate Finance. And the winner in this category, Excellent in Corporate Finance, is Raza Ur Rahman, Managing Director of RNC Global Finance. Yes, let's have Mr. Raza on stage. He's the Managing Director, a seasoned financial expert, 20 years of experience in strategic financing, debt syndication, stress funding, and NPA refinancing. He's successfully advised corporations, revitalized sick units, and driven business turnarounds across India with his deep financial expertise. Excellence in Corporate Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once again, Mr. Rahman. From there we move on. Pioneering Excellence in Education. And the winner is IMT Faridabad. Let's have the IMT Faridabad team on stage. They're a pioneer, innovating in learning. And we honor Ravi Kumar Handa, Principal Director, for his outstanding leadership and commitment to academic brilliance. Pioneering excellence in education, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, IMT Faridabad. Thank you. Congratulations once again, and we now move on to excellence in affordable premium furniture. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in that category is Radhika Maan, Principal Founder, Arts and Drafts. Let's have Radhika on stage. She's a visionary interior designer, 21 years of experience in terms of residential hospitality and commercial design. She's a mentor, she's an innovator, and an expert in budget-friendly yet high-quality designs. She continues to redefine modern interiors. Congratulations, Radhika, for the win in this category, Excellence in Affordable Premium Furniture. All right. From there, we move on to Emerging Online Bond Platform of the Year. And the winner is TechWell Capital Services Private Limited. Please do join us on stage for this incredible honor. And ladies and gentlemen, the TechWell Capital Award is to be received by Vice President Dharmendra Singh, who's joined us now. An incredible honor. Mr. Singh, relish the moment. We salute you, we congratulate you and your contributions. All right, moving on to excellence in joint replacement surgery. And the winner is Dr. S.S. Soni. Let's kindly have you on stage, Dr. Soni. He's a leading orthopedic surgeon in Jaipur. He's renowned for his expertise in joint replacement surgery. Over 25 years of experience. He's pioneered Rajasthan's first 3D artificial intelligence assisted uni-compartment and PSI knee replacements, transforming countless lives, of course, with innovative techniques and with exceptional patient care. Congratulations once again, Dr. S.S. Soni. Excellence in joint replacement surgery. And with that, we move on to Emerging Developer of the Year, Non-Metro Residential. And the winner is Piyush Lohia, Director of Lohia World Space. Can we please have Piyush on stage? He is transforming non-metro living with innovation and excellence and redefining modern lifestyles. An incredible honor to receive this recognition, that too at the hands of the governor. All right, and with that we move on to excellence in academic achievement. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner in this category, excellence in academic achievement, is Anurag Mishra, founder and chairman, Siddhant World School. Let's please have you on stage, sir. He's recognized for their outstanding contributions to education, and we congratulate Anurag Mishra, the founder and chairman, for his visionary leadership. Excellence in academic achievement. Anurag Mishra, founder and chairman, Siddhant World School. Thank you, and with that we move on to excellence in digital marketing agency. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in this category is Anuj Saluja, founder and COO of Integrated Patrika Media Private Limited, or digicrocs.com. Congratulations! So Integrated Patrika Media Private Limited, or digicrocs.com, is honored for its excellence across the industry, and we congratulate Anuj Saluja, founder and COO, for his visionary leadership in driving success. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to Rising Star in MEP Projects. And the winner in this category, Rising Star in MEP Projects, is Ravi Kumar Handa, Principal Director, Trio Zone. And Trio Zone has quickly made its mark in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, with its commitment to quality, precision, and cutting-edge solutions. To receive this honor, please join me in welcoming the dynamic duo of founders, Mr. Satish Shinde and Mr. Yogesh Angne, on stage. It's a huge honor. We ask that you relish the moment. It's very special. So many distinguished winners on the etnow.in Business Conclave and Awards stage. All right, with that we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to Outstanding Contribution to Indian Real Estate. And the winner in that category, Outstanding Contribution to Indian Real Estate, is Outstanding Contribution to Indian Real Estate, Kohinoor Group, Pune. Let's please have them on stage. If we could have Ajinkya Siddhant, Sarvagod, Vice President Engineering at Kohinoor Group. He has over 20 years of expertise leading multi-billion rupee projects like Virat Kohli's luxury villa for one, In Orbit Mall Pune, and several premium residential landmarks. Kohinoor Group Pune, ladies and gentlemen, outstanding contribution to Indian real estate. All right, with that we move on to Excellence Education. And the winner in this category, Excellence Education, is Gaurav Kumar Singh, founder and managing director, Shore 60 Gurukul. Let's please have them on stage. And Shore 60 Gurukul is honored for its exceptional contribution to learning. We recognize Gaurav Kumar Singh, the founder and the managing director, for his visionary leadership and excellence in education. Congrats on this well-deserved achievement, sir. All right, and with that we move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Luxury Developer of the Year. And this goes to Arise Group. Can we please have them on stage? The group is founded by industry veterans, Mr. Vipin Sharma and Mr. Aman Sharma, who have more than 40 years of experience and a delivery record of more than 15 million square feet. So we have here Dr. Renu Singh, Director of Sales and Marketing, to receive the award on behalf of Arise Group. Congratulations once again to the entire team. All right. We are quickly making headway, ladies and gentlemen. And we now move on to Emerging Entrepreneur in Cybersecurity, another highly competitive category, and the winner is Deepak Kumar Nath. Let's have Deepak on stage, please, the dynamic managing director and CEO of ThreatSys. He's a pioneer in cybersecurity innovation, securing businesses, financial institutions, and government initiatives across India and beyond. A self-made millionaire by the age of 20, he's been instrumental towards protecting critical infrastructure, enabling digital trust, and empowering organizations with cutting-edge security solutions. Deepak Kumar Nath, huge round of applause for him and a congratulations once again. With that, we move on to our next category, Excellence in Intellectual Property and Technology Law. And our winner is Dinesh Jodhwani. Can we please have Dinesh on stage to accept this very special honor, that too at the hands of the Governor. All right. Let's capture the moment. All right, the next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Excellence in Leading Network Marketing Company. And the winner is Dr. G. Shunmogaraja, the Managing Director of Rightway Health Private Limited. Let's please have Dr. Raja on stage, and we honor Dr. G. Shunmogaraja, the founder of Rightway Health International, for his revolutionary work in health and wellness. By blending ancient wisdom with modern solutions, he empowers individuals to achieve physical well-being and financial freedom. So join us in celebrating his remarkable impact on the global health industry. Thank you so much, Dr. Raja. And moving on to our next category, which is the Best Author for Sanatan Literacy. And the winner is Dr. Dinesh Shahara. If we could please have Dr. Dinesh Shahara, esteemed philanthropist, industrialist, and author of Sanatan Living Book series, known for his exceptional work across society. Let's please have Dr. Dinesh on stage to accept this incredible honor. A photo op to capture the moment. And with that, we move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Excellence in Quality and Purity within the spice industry. Congratulations, our heartiest congratulations once again, sir. And as we move on to Excellence in Quality and Purity in the spice industry, I'd like to invite on stage our winner, Nirmit Bhandari, founder and director of Basant Masala. Let's have Mr. Bhandari on stage to accept the honor at the hands of the Governor. Congratulations once again, sir. This is only the beginning, more to come. All right, and with that, we move on to Most Trusted Packaged Drinking Water Brand. And that goes to Nayan Shah, founder and director of Clear Water. Let's have Nayan Shah on stage. And there we go. So the Clear Water, face of Clear Water is right here amongst us. Congratulations. please do receive this honor as a token and a symbol of our recognition for your accomplishments. All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to excellence in defense entrepreneurship. That's an exciting one. And the winner in this very coveted category is Sahil Luthra, founder and managing director, Vijayan Trishul Defense Solutions Private Limited. That's right, sir. He's a visionary leader driving excellence in defense entrepreneurship. He has a legacy of integrity and ambition. He's strategically expanded his portfolio into India's critical defense sector, actively participating in defense procurements. He's committed to strengthening India's security landscape. His upcoming investment in a leading defense company reaffirms his dedication to national stability, growth, and innovation. And with that, we move on to emerging entrepreneur. And the winner in this category is Sushil Lalwani, founder and chairman, Revanza and Lalwani Group of Companies. An exceptional emerging entrepreneur who's made remarkable strides in industrial leasing, jewelry manufacturing, and several other sectors, demonstrating outstanding performance and innovation. Congratulations once again to our emerging entrepreneur. And with that, our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is transformative brand leadership. And the award goes to Shubham Sharma, founder and CEO of Hale & Spark. Let's have the Hale & Spark team on stage. Hale & Spark is a global brand strategy and communication firm specializing in creating impactful and innovative solutions for businesses worldwide. Led by founder and CEO Shubham Sharma, the firm is dedicating to helping brands achieve their full potential through strategic insights and creative excellence. And our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Visionary Entrepreneur. And the winner in this category, Visionary Entrepreneur, is Khalid Ansari, Managing Director of Coral Group. Let's have Mr. Ansari on stage, please. He's transforming his vision into reality by driving excellence in textiles, redefining real estate, and advancing global trade through exports. And with that, we move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Emerging Impact Startup. And the winner in this category, Emerging Impact Startup, is Sathi World App Private Limited. Let's have the Sathi team on stage. Sathi is revolutionizing the way India's blue-collar workforce earns, learns, and grows. Its AI-powered platform bridges the existing gap between skills, employment, and inclusion at scale, building a secure, future-ready workforce for a future-ready nation. Excellent. Congratulations. Congratulations to the entire Sathi World App Private Limited team. And with that, we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our next category, which is Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year. And the winner in this category, Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year, is Akib Chaya, Managing Partner, Hilltop Hotel. All right. He's a dynamic entrepreneur from Kashmir, excels in hospitality, recreation, and real estate, leading key organizations. He's made history in 2023 as the youngest top-voted leader in the Kashmir Chamber of Commerce. Passionate about youth empowerment, tourism, and economic growth, he actively contributes to Viksit Bharat. From there, we move on to our next category, which is Excellence in Bakery and Cafe Business. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Junaid Farooq Rafiki, proprietor of Black Bear Brew. So it's Kashmir's fastest growing and most celebrated bakery chain. Under the dynamic leadership of the young visionary Junaid Rafiki, Black Bear Brew has redefined luxury, taste, and innovation, setting new benchmarks in the culinary world. A true symbol of excellence, and congratulations. And with that, we move on to Excellence in Mahindra Tractor Sales and Services, Jammu and Kashmir. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Arshad Wani, Managing Director, Kohinoor Motors. Kohinoor Motors is setting industry benchmarks in Mahindra Tractor Sales and Services across Jammu and Kashmir. We honor Arshad Wani, Managing Partner, for his excellence and for his leadership. And with that, we move on to Excellence in Prestige Artisanal Luxury Brand. And the winner is Tariq Ahmed Dar, Managing Director, Pashmakar. So this is an artisanal brand that is dedicated to preserving centuries-old heritage in hand-woven, hand-embroidered pashmina shawls while bringing dignity and respect to the artisans. With over 400 artisans, it strives to make pashmina India's national pride and inspire the younger generation to embrace this craft, ensuring its legacy continues over future generations. With that, our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Excellence in Business Leadership. And the award goes to Subhash Dawar. Can I please have Subhash on stage to receive the very coveted Excellence in Business Leadership Award at the hands of the Governor. Thank you and congratulations once again, sir, on this very special honor. Excellent. Such talent here at the etnow.in Business Conclave and Awards. And there's nothing like being recognized in front of your industry peers. All right, and with that we move on to our next category, Commercial Decarbonization Leader in HVAC Excellence. And the winner is Vikram Bansal, Nirvay Solutions Private Limited. He's a trailblazer in advancing India's sustainable infrastructure through cutting-edge HVAC and automation technologies. With over 21 years of expertise, Vikram has transformed the decarbonization landscape by bridging engineering excellence with actionable climate solutions, earning him recognition as a trusted partner for business and institutions striving towards net zero goals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is Iconic Brand in Pump Manufacturing. And the winner is Luby Pumps. Ladies and gentlemen, Luby Industries LLP is a trusted leader in water pump manufacturing since 1965. It offers 5,000 plus customizable models for agriculture, industry, firefighting, drainage, sewage, HVAC and domestic use. A proud Make in India brand, Luby exports to over 120 countries and is known for its quality, reliability and engineering excellence. Huge congratulations to Ronak Purecha, Director of Luby Industries LLP. And with that, we move on to Startup Ecosystem Enabler of the Year. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Madhur Mohan, founder, and Kapil Suri, co-founder of StartupNews.fyi. Let's have the team on stage, because our next category, this category, it in fact is a true catalyst for recognizing, spearheading in startup space. And StartupNews.fyi has redefined the startup ecosystem entirely with its dynamic insights, its unwavering support, and innovative spirit. It's connecting founders and investors and enthusiasts in a very meaningful way. And founders are incredibly blessed to have received this award at the hands of the Governor himself. Startup Ecosystem Enabler of the Year Award. Congratulations once again. Next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Game Changer in Insurance Services. And the winner is Kapil Mehra, Founder Director, Lion Insurance Brokers Private Limited. Congratulations, Kapil. He's a trailblazer in corporate insurance broking, revolutionizing the industry through game-changing concept of client relationship managers in corporate insurance, securing impressive clientele within just a year. Congratulations, Kapil, once again. And with that, we move on to Excellence in FinTech High Perform Incentive and Commission Management Software. And the award goes to Act 21 Software Private Limited. Pankaj Gupta, the founder and CEO of Act 21 Software Private Limited, could please join us on stage. He's revolutionizing incentive and commission management with High Perform. Congratulations. Congratulations, Pankaj. It's a very special honor. And with that, we move on to Most Innovative Fusion Dish. Most Innovative Fusion Dish. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Plated Restaurant. So if we could please have the Plated Restaurant team on stage. They're a benchmark in innovation. They're seamlessly fusing flavors and cultures into extraordinary dishes that captivate both the heart and the palate. So to receive this award, if I could please invite Mr. Faisal B. Salim on stage. Congratulations once again. It's a very special honor, the second of the night, that goes to Plated Restaurant, this time for most innovative fusion dish. With that, we move on to excellence in university education. And the award goes to Falguni Acharya of Parul University. Let's please have Falguni on stage to accept this very special honor, excellence in university education. Congratulations. All right, and with that we move on to excellence in business journalism. And for this award, the winner is Shrikant Pandey, publisher of the CEO magazine. Let's please have him on stage as the Managing Director of India Manthan Publications and Media Private Limited. Mr. Pandey has consistently set the benchmark for excellence and innovation in the industry. He's also the visionary publisher behind the CEO magazine, one of India's foremost business publications, which has been a beacon of insight and inspiration emanating right here in New Delhi. And our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Innovative Digital Brand. And the winner in this category, Innovative Digital Brand, is Magic Slate Private Limited. If we could please have the Magic Slate Private Limited team on stage to accept this incredible honor in the category Innovative Digital Brand from the Governor himself. Our next category is Emerging Entrepreneur. And for the Emerging Entrepreneur category, if I could please have Vipul Sipani on stage. Vipul, let's have you on stage. Congratulations once again, our heartiest congratulations. Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. Huge round of applause, keep it coming. It takes a lot of hard work to be here and stand out in the way that our winners have tonight. And our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Emerging Youth Media Startup. And the winner is ED Times. Can we please have ED Times on stage, ladies and gentlemen? And I'd like to especially acknowledge our founder, Juhi, with ED Times. So Juhi, congratulations on this very special honor, Emerging Youth Media Startup. And it's a pleasure to have you with us and to celebrate your accomplishments this evening. And we now move on to our category, Fastest Growing Mobile Retail Chain. And the winner in this category is Chandresh Bhai, who's the director of Phone Wale. Chandresh Bhai, let's please have you on stage to receive the honor for Fastest Growing Mobile Retail Chain at the hands of the Honorable Governor. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. And Rohit, the governor has spent such an incredible amount of time with us this evening, and he's really raised the profile of the event and add a very special touch to it. So I ask that you please felicitate him with a token of our appreciation before we let you go. So thank you for being here. Your decision to be here leaves us very humbled. A memento, a small token of our appreciation from the Times Network, etnow.in. Thank you. Both of our gentlemen. Our guest of honor, the Honorable Governor and Rohit Chadha, thank you once again. Now switching gears, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to the awards a bit later. For now, I want to switch gears and take you to a completely different world. So as microbes evolve, so must our strategies. I think that's stating the obvious.